Well, today is what? February 14th?
Valentine's Day, son.
It is. I saw you went out this morning and got all your goodies.
That's what, dude. I wasn't the only husband.
I was at Dollar General this morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I bet you see some other dudes, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it was packed. When I went to the store this morning, dude, it was fairly crowded for 7 a.m. All men.
Yeah.
All men carrying.
Where'd you get to?
I went to Martin's.
Martin's.
Yeah. Well, Weiss.
I thought those steaks looked like they were from Martin's.
Yeah, they look good. I can't wait to make them here in a little.
Have you been sticking to your diet?
Yeah, I do. I feel great.
I feel good too. I went 54 hours before I ate.
That's crazy. There's no way I could do that.
Actually, I could have went longer, but Kayla was on my ass. Just gotta eat. Please eat something,
dude. I was listening to Hooping and Hollering, and it's on my neck. On my neck. That's what people say now.
Oh, Kayla's on my neck.
Yeah, on my neck.
Back in 6th, 7th grade, it was when you said something stupid, they said that's a neck, and then they'd flick the back of your neck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a very big thing.
I remember that. That's my time, bro. When you were in 7th and 8th grade, I was a grown man, so
yeah.
I'd have been in my mid-20s.
Yeah, it'd been odd if you were hanging out with me back then.
Oh yeah, it'd been real weird. But I've been like a youth pastor, so maybe not have been that odd, but like yeah.
Yeah, I think hanging out though.
Yeah, hanging out
on Saturday morning.
Yeah, you don't
7
do that.
In the morning, that's a little odd.
Yeah, you don't do that. I got a kid right now. He wants me to go golfing with him next month.
How old is the kid?
He's 15.
Is he a good golfer?
No kid's a good golfer at 15.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
I can show you some.
I mean, there's unicorns out there.
I have a client who's a pro golfer and does like big tournaments and all that. Whose son's like 12 years old and he's like really freaking good.
Well, I mean, I think to be good at golf, you got to play every day.
Oh my gosh,
every day. It's expensive to play golf every day.
I'm supposed to go to Arizona. Next, what is it? 6th and 7th or 7th and 8th of March, something like that. 4th, 5th, 6th. I think.
You messed up.
Why?
You messed up.
Why?
6, 7.
Oh shoot,
dude! I can't wait for this one. When I go to school, so I'm going to hear 6, 7, 6. Dude, you have no idea. It's not going away. Sorry, you're going to play golf
on the 5th through the 8th. Okay.
You're in a tournament?
No, well, I was on a call the other day, and this guy I work with really close. He's a phenomenal guy out of Arizona. He
is it the one guy I texted?
No, it's a different one.
Okay,
but they know each other.
Same realm.
They're all part of that little yeah. They're all part of the Scottsdale clan, you know. But
I want to go to Scottsdale with you
in September. You can go.
Okay.
But so especially if you're here full time, I'll take you.
Yeah, I want to
go. He was like, "Hey man, what time are you getting in on Wednesday?" And I'm like, like 10 o'clock. He's like, "Okay, well I got a tea time at 11. I'm putting a scramble together, so I might do that." But so since I've broke my back a couple times, I'm good for like the first 7, 8 holes, and then my back gets really fatigued. And then it's like even like the little things, just that tiny bending over for putting.
Yeah,
kills me.
You consider doing like yoga?
Yeah,
to your back.
Yeah.
Have you know who DDP is? Diamond Dallas Page, the wrestler.
Yeah.
Have you heard of DDP yoga?
Mm-mm.
Dude, people swear by it. People swear by like if you have back pain, like this gets your back. It rehabs it. It gets it in shape to do whatever it is you need to do.
Beats me. But
I can't see you doing yoga, though, if I'm being honest.
Why?
I can see you doing a couple stretches, getting upset, and then...
I have a yoga video.
Dropping the F-bomb and walking away.
No. I'd probably be too out of breath. Honestly, though. So, I've been playing basketball with his team every once in a while.
Oh, dude, you're doing so much better, dude.
From the first time.
Oh, my gosh.
God, I was dying with that.
The first time you were spitting up blood, son.
I did. I was tasting blood after like one lap up and down. I'm like, oh my shit, something's wrong with me.
Gotta cut that.
I couldn't even. I mean, it was bad. And then the second time wasn't nearly as the third time.
Oh, yeah. Third time you were golden, bro.
Yeah, I think fourth, fifth time. If there is a fourth or fifth time.
For sure. You'll play with us for now. Like, we really want, like, my wife was so impressed with Brennan, like the way he
really wants to coach.
Well, I mean, and again, there'd have to be some sort of vetting process that takes place. But, like, she was so impressed with him.
I think he passed any vetting thing, considering he works for DJS.
Well, I mean, there's other things that he would have to get quizzed on.
Well, I mean that's kind of unfair though. What if
It's
he?
not.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's not.
Isn't that an opportunity for someone because that dude truly doesn't know any of that faith stuff? Wouldn't that be a great opportunity to bring somebody in and show him that life
Under supervision?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's well. I
I
mean,
mean, maybe. Like
wouldn't he be
I'd
under
still be around.
supervision? Yeah.
I'd
Wouldn't he
still
be?
be
Would he
around.
be under supervision?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'd have to go to bat for him. Like I promise, he's not going to do this, 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 and this. I would do that though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like my first interaction, that's the first time ever meeting him in person. Like I like him. Like I was impressed, like the way he was with the kids. You know,
Yeah.
like encouraging, like passing the
Yeah,
ball.
he's really good with kids because he pretty much is a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He partially tore his Achilles.
Yes.
Which I've never heard of. He went down and like he handled it like a champ. He goes, oh man, like this is like if I tear my Achilles, I'm probably like army crawling down the hall. He kind of grabbed. I thought it was his ankle, you know. And he's like, oh man, oh this ain't good. He's like, oh man, this really hurts. I'm like, does it? Like,
look, Brennan's looking to me for like an answer. Like I could see it in his eyes. Like, I'm like.
Like my first thought was like, that's an Achilles. Just the way he grabbed it and like his foot just kind of went like that. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no, that's bad. That's my biggest fear is tearing my Achilles because it just looks like it hurts so bad. But he didn't raise his voice. He didn't say anything. It was like you and I talking right now is how he was complaining about his ankle and his Achilles injury.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I was like real impressed with that. Even I guess he was probably trying to keep it together for the kids too. I don't know.
I thought it was funny because Rafe just kind of stood back.
Well, what can you do?
I don't know. Talk to him, calm him down.
He was calm, dude. He was calm. He was as calm as I've ever seen anybody in life.
I don't know.
It was like he was so calm. Like that's why I'm like he's not hurt at all. He's either really hurt or he's not hurt at all
because he just doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, he just wants to go home. Like he's starting to get gas. He's trying to get out of here.
I mean, he did have us running conditioning drills.
We needed you guys to hop in, like for the drill.
Actually, I enjoyed that one. That wasn't a bad.
Yeah, 3-on-2, 2-on-1's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun. That's when you see who won. Like that's when our best players shine because they treat it, dude, just like a game.
Yeah,
like our best
fast break.
Yeah, they treat it just like a game. But yeah, poor Brennan, man, he went down. He went down like a ton of bricks, bro. What'd you think of the breakfast?
It was decent.
Decent?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, well, I'm getting into coaching with the one guy.
Okay, is that what happened? Is that how the whole thing?
Nah, I had talked to them. I had talked to someone like earlier in the week that came here to the office.
Okay,
and he was a coach, you know, and I was like, yeah, man, I'd really like to get into it. Can't really get an opportunity. It's kind of like everyone has their clique around here, such and such. And he's like, no, let me talk to somebody. And then he hooked me up. So
did he remember you playing? I guess.
Yeah. Especially the head coach of the place I'm going to help coach at. He remembered me from high school. He's like telling me plays and stuff that I had. I'm like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know, but
so you thought it was good?
Yeah.
I think it was a good turnout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so too. Your old head coach spoke?
Yes, he did.
Long-winded, son. But he did a good job.
I like how he attacked the Pentecostals. He's like, you know, this was the
Holy Rollers.
The Holy Rollers.
Yeah. But I got that, man, because like as soon as he said that, I thought of about 3 or 4 churches from back home. Like, yeah, I get that. But I thought he did a good job. You could tell he was nervous at first, but then he eased into it and did.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, back in the day, he used to be.
I heard.
You know, he was a jerk.
I heard. I've heard that from several people, actually.
Yeah, he was just an arrogant, winning coach, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Dude, to be great, you have to have a level of like arrogance and like you have to be like certain percent jerk too.
Well, I mean, I may have thought he was a dick, but he definitely helped shape my life. I mean, I think that he's a leading factor to where I'm at in today's world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To like how well I do and my competitive edge and not giving up and not quitting.
Obviously had a big
and even seeing the good in people, even though that's like a blessing and a curse. It's like
it is. It really is.
You know, but like I learned a lot from him. You know.
Yeah. He obviously had a big impact on your brother, who I thought did a pretty good job speaking.
Yeah, Garrett had, I think, a closer relationship with him than I did because I was rambunctious.
Yeah.
all through school. I got in trouble and everything else, and Garrett was a straight-laced guy.
Yeah. I can think of a couple coaches that I liked in high school, and like and even all through life, really. Like my favorite coach is a guy by the name, we'll call him Coach Smith.
Yeah.
That's like he was a phenomenal coach. I had Coach Runyon, was a great coach. A couple, that were made impacts. And like the ones that I didn't like, I could tell you them too.
Yeah.
Like my 4 years of baseball, I was praying for our head coach to retire.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't stand him. I was praying he would retire. He never did. The year after I graduated, I think he stayed 2 more years maybe, and then he hung it up. I'm like, daggone it. Like, why couldn't he just done that while I was there?
Well, I get it. I mean, I think to coach sports, you have to be in it because you love the game and you want to impact, in high school, you want to impact a kid's life.
Yeah.
You don't make.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what they make.
You don't make.
But I know it's nothing.
You don't make nothing.
Now it's like there's some places I've seen or heard like, hey, you can come coach at this high school, and make $45,000 a year coaching, just straight coaching out west. Cool. I've seen that. I thought that was pretty cool. But it's like, cool. People do it because they love it.
Dude, and when I played baseball, we didn't have a budget for a bus.
Oh, really?
When we had away games, like if we on the big ones, like we would take a van, but the ones that were close to the school, dude, we drove.
Really?
Yeah, we just pack in my little. Back then, it was like oh my gosh, what was it? It was the.
What it looked like? A little Cavalier?
It was red. No, it wasn't a Cavalier. It was Pontiac. Pontiac Grand Prix.
Okay. Oh, that's what Kayla had.
Yeah, my first car was a red Pontiac Grand Prix, 1992. It was red. It had on the side some sticker that said Excitement. We called it Red Excitement. We would all pile in
the Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket. We would all pile in. We would all pile in, and we would just go to all these away games. Then I got a truck, and it was a little harder to pack. But then I had to carry the equipment in my truck.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of stink.
Yeah. But as a freshman, you carry everything.
Yeah.
And then as a sophomore, I don't carry anything, but now I got to haul it in my truck.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I wanted the coach to retire. And you got to hear me speak for about 10 minutes. That was my goal, was 10 minutes to shut up. So
can we talk about my brother, how he spoke to all of us as if we were in court?
I thought he did okay, man.
It's like, what's your game plan? And he'd keep his hand in the air, give us like 5 seconds to think about it, then he'd slowly break it down. I'm like, holy cow, I feel like I'm in a court scene right now.
Yeah.
Like the way he's speaking to us.
You could tell he's a lawyer, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like his demeanor, like his suit, even. I was like, man, that's a nice.
Yeah, Mom set him up on that one.
To wear the suit?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I felt like I was overdressed, and I was just wearing khakis, And
yeah,
everybody else showed up in jeans and like sweatpants.
Old Dale showed up in a camouflage shirt.
Oh, Dale, my boy Dale. Yeah, Dale showed up in camo. Nick was there.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole gang.
Yep.
The whole gang was there. But yeah, I thought it was a good turnout. I hope people come to the event. I hope people get excited about it. It's in 2 weeks.
It is in 2 weeks. That's right.
It's in 2 weeks. I think it's going to be good.
But I probably won't be there for the dinner the night before. But because I'm going to try to be there. Depends on when I get back from Arizona, because I'm coming home that morning.
Yeah.
And every time I've ever come home from Arizona, it's been delayed.
Yeah. Well, then you got
Dude, I'll tell you. Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So this is a couple years back, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to take Nick. Nick, you want to come to Arizona with me? Yeah, man, I'll come to Arizona with you. Okay. Something happened. Trent couldn't go, so we just like flipped the ticket over to Nick's name or whatever. But Nick's a little bit of a bigger guy, and Nick's like, hey, no, actually, this would have been. So I go in September for an agency owner meeting. Well, not September. I go in March, beginning of March every year for an agency meeting, like owners meeting. And then in September, they do this big event where you can meet all the carriers and reps and stuff like that for all the companies.
Uh-huh.
So Nick came out with me in early March, and that was fine. I booked the tickets, everything else, and he came out. We had a little bit of an issue because we had to get like tickets flipped over or whatever, but that went smooth. So then a couple months later, we go back out. And Nick's like, hey, I was like, Nick, make sure the hotel's covered. Make sure the plane tickets are bought. And Nick's like, well, I'm going to fly as first class. I'm a bigger guy. I'm like, okay, whatever. Me, I never spend the extra money on first class. I can, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I'm not a wasteful person. But like, when in Rome, it's like, when in Rome. So Nick buys his tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So we get up, 3 a.m, get to the airport. 'Cause every airport from us is like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Yeah.
We get there and we leave at 6, wherever we got for the couple of days, and we come home. Well, while I'm out there, I get a phone call. Hey, it's closing office. I'm trying to buy this house. When I was like, hey, I'm in Arizona. I'm supposed to be home at 8 a.m. on Friday. I say I can be there by noon. I'll just come straight from the airport to you guys and sign the paper. They said perfect. Okay. So going about the day comes, we leave and we go. It's a red eye. We leave at like midnight. Then we fly to Chicago and then get on another plane to fly home. So we get to Chicago, get on the new plane. They take off, and I'm like, because it's like a 2-hour flight back to where it was supposed to be, Dulles. Okay. And I'm like sitting there and I'm sleeping, and then like I hear the pilot get on. Everyone, it's 4:45 a.m. We are about 45 minutes from BWI. Prepare for landing. Stewardess will be by one more time to collect trash. Blah blah blah. Oh yes. I said, huh. And I look next to me. Nick's over there eating food.
Yeah.
And then like I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Hey, you sound like." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Did that guy just say we're from BWI?" Yeah. Our car's at Dulles. Nick flew us back to the wrong airport.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. So there I am in first class at 5 a.m. on this plane, whisper screaming at Nick like a gay couple. I am ripping him a new.
Oh no.
Yes. He's like, it's not my fault. Yes, it is your fault. Yes, it is. You bought the tickets. You bought the tickets. He's over there. I just wanted to smack that food out of his hands.
Yeah,
I wanted to fight and strangle him in the aisle. I'm like whisper screaming at this guy, and the people next over here are like, I'm like, they're like gasping.
Yeah.
Silently.
They thought you guys were a couple for sure.
I was. I'm like, hey, dumbass, car's Dulles. He's like, yeah. I'm like, we're going to BWI. He's like, no, we're not. He's like, excuse me, are we landing in BWI? And the lady's like, yes. Well, the steward's like, yeah. So, with Nick and traveling, it's like I say I'm going to try to be there for the dinner, but who knows?
Well, did you may end up in Alaska?
There's a high chance. He flew us back to the wrong airport. So then we get to that airport. Well, Dulles is like an hour and 45 away from there.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's also rush hour. I'm like, hey, you don't figure this out. All I know is I have to be home by noon, or I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to hurt you. So then Nick gets a Uber, and it's an expensive Uber because it's an hour and 45.
Oh my! But I bet that Uber guy was like, "Let's go."
Oh, 100%.
Let's go.
And then
where else do you need to go?
Right. And so then Nick doesn't want to sit in the back seat with me because he knows I'm ready to kill him. So I'm sitting in the back seat with myself, and Nick sits in the front seat.
Just fuming, right?
Yeah.
I could.
And Nick's up there, become best friends with the guy.
Yeah.
Just talking away, and I'm sitting back there I can feel the heat coming off my ears. It's steaming up the window. Like, I'm so mad. And, now it's 10:45, and we're still driving. And then we get to Dulles, okay? And so you come up.
Are you saying Dallas?
Dulles.
Dulles.
Yeah.
Where's Dulles?
Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I
was like, man, he says Dallas.
Did you hit record on that, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like, man, he says Dallas weird. I got to see it. Like, where are we on the map? Gotcha.
Yeah, so BWI is Baltimore.
Okay.
And then you go over to Virginia.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you now.
So we're coming up this like ramp, and over here is the parking garage where our car is, and there's a wall. You know what Nick says? He's like, hey, friend, why don't you stop the car? Let Cody and I out right here. We'll just hop this wall. We'll hop this wall. And I said, what? So he stops the car, and we get out. And here's Nick trying to hop a 5-foot wall with his suitcase and everything else to get to this parking garage. And then we finally get to the parking garage. Nick can't get out of the parking garage.
Why?
Then we get on the main road, and it's like a big giant clover. Nick kept doing This, because he kept panicking because there was cars. He was scared to merge over to get on the highway to get us home. Dude, I hated him. I hated him.
Let's talk about jumping that wall. I mean, 5 foot. I mean that's for him. I mean, even for me, I won't want to hop a 5-foot wall. And I feel like I could probably get over it, if I had to. But like him on a 5-foot wall, who went over first?
I went over first. I want to get away from him.
You didn't help him?
No. What was I supposed to do?
Give him a little boost.
Yeah,
bro.
give him a little boost, huh? Yeah.
You can grab
No, he needs to reap the crops he plants. That's all I can say. Like.
Did you make it home by noon?
No, I made it home by like 2:30. Thank God that people are like, well, we had them all come in here and sign this. You can come in. So I got to go in at like 4:30 and sign, but still, I wanted to kill him.
Dude, that's rough. Do you ever bring it up? Like, do you guys ever bring that story up around him?
No, I just make sure I buy the tickets. I buy the tickets.
Yeah. So he bought the tickets, or Trent bought the tickets? He took Trent's place, right?
Yeah, but remember, he took Trent's place the first time in March.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then it just kind of stayed. I'm like, Nick, you want to come back? Because Nick's a phenomenal guy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody likes him. I don't think there's anybody that.
No, Nick's awesome. Nick's great.
So everyone's like, you got to come back out, Nick. You got to. So he came back out in September, and so that was.
And that's rough. So he made friends with the Uber driver.
He did. Some guy who's like, wanting to get in the insurance. Nick's like on the way home. Yeah, that guy's pretty good. We should consider hiring him. I'm like,
just off an Uber.
Yeah, just off an hour. You learn a lot about a fella in an hour. Well, an hour and 45-minute Uber drive.
That's how you meet serial killers too, I figure. So maybe there's something to that.
Yeah, we were ready to kill each other.
Fill me in.
Oh yeah, last night met with Phil.
Oh, so you got your schedule back. You're back on. You got on the Friday gig, and
correct. Yeah,
everything was good. But you know what? We didn't even talk about your last Friday. Fill me in either, because we didn't get a chance to record. We were out of pocket.
But that was also on a Thursday too, the week before.
Yeah.
So it kind of threw it all. I like to do it. I like to have my therapy sessions at 6:00 on Fridays.
Yeah.
Because my phone doesn't ring. Like, look, my phone's already blowing up. Like, I can just, for whatever reason, on Friday evenings, it's good. Everyone's out getting their dinner with their old ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people were. No, it was decent. We did some stretches, like yoga type stuff.
Stretches? Did Phil stretch with you?
Yeah, you sure.
No.
Yes.
On camera.
Like, yeah, you showed me what to do.
Oh my gosh,
dude, it works.
Was he barefoot?
I don't know. I couldn't see.
I bet he was.
I don't think his dogs are out.
Well, I have a real problem with that. Like,
why?
Men should never be barefoot if they can help it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, I mean, if you're swimming, you know what I mean, or at the beach, that's something else. But like,
what about those shoes that like mold into your toes?
That's different.
Or you're okay? So why are you okay
that's
with
different.
that?
That's different because I can't see their feet.
Yeah, you can. They're just fabric.
It's different.
You know what shoes I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like the Vibrams, the 5-toe finger shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I mean...
They're different. They're covered.
Not really. You can see...
No, they're covered. They are covered. For sure they're covered.
Have you ever had a pair of those shoes?
Yeah, for sure. I've owned several
nice?
pair. I loved them.
What's the point of them?
I mean, I feel like they say that's how it's supposed to like strengthen your foot, strengthen your ankle, strengthen your arches.
I guess I could see it strengthening your arches because shoes destroy your arches.
Dude, I used to run like the mud races in them.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, so me shoe wise, I like a pair of Under Armours. I've had them since 7th grade.
Yeah, white and black.
White and black. A pair of boots for working and a pair of Hey Dudes.
Yeah, I gotta have Hey Dudes. I gotta have a pair of Hey Dudes. I recently got my first pair of Crocs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
I have Crocs in the summertime.
Okay. But yeah, dude, men should always have their feet covered. Like men in sandals, that's disgusting. Like they.
So what about Jesus and all them? Are you disgusted by him?
I mean, I don't like the foot washing thing, if I'm being honest.
What if the foot washing thing was more of a metaphor?
I mean, I've never been to, but I've heard of foot washing services, and I'm not going to it.
Yeah, I could see that.
I ain't doing that.
I could see that.
Like, I know people will be outraged, but no. I'm not doing that. If some dude comes to me with his feet, I'm like, and says, "Hey, wash these." I'm like, no,
That's a foot fetish's paradise.
dude, I just couldn't imagine. I don't know how people do that. But yeah, if you are a dude, because my son used to take like karate or whatever, and like you could not wear shoes inside of the dojo. So
Yeah.
like you take your shoes off or whatever and leave them outside or carry them in, and I kept socks on it, dude, all times, and they would just be grown men like coming in with like khakis or dress pants, barefoot. I'm like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And like just talking like it's normal. Like, dude, you are disgusting. Like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, dudes. But I bet Phil had his feet out.
I don't know because there was like a desk. I couldn't see the floor.
Oh, he for sure did. Dude, if he's into grounding, he's out on socks and shoes. For sure. He's not wearing socks and shoes ever if he grounds.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be barefoot when you ground. It's good for you.
I mean, I get that, but like I'm saying, like typically, like I'm just saying he's probably not wearing socks and shoes. But how'd your session go? I'm sorry, you did stretches.
Yeah, it was stretches, stuff like that.
How'd those stretches go?
Fine. I'm a very flexible guy.
Are you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can get if I had longer arms, I can get my elbows to the ground. I can stand up right now and touch the ground with the palms of my hand. No questions asked.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very flexible.
Ezra's very flexible.
Yes, Ezra is extremely flexible.
Like crazy flexible.
He's quadruple jointed everywhere.
Dude, it's nuts how flexible he is. We were at basketball. He got upset about something. Somebody stuck the ball from him, dude. He got mad.
Okay.
And Ezra mad is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And so he goes, sits on the bleachers, puts it so he's sitting on his bottom legs straight out, like straight, just bends and like puts his nose on his knees.
Yes.
Grabs it and just stays there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's he doing that?
Yeah.
But then then your stepdad and mom was like, oh, he sleeps like that. I'm like,
yes.
What?
Yes, he does.
Dude, my back would completely snap into if I even tried to do that.
I know.
It's nuts how flexible he is. It's actually crazy.
Can we talk about the weather real quick for everybody?
Oh, yeah, weather. I mean,
let's talk about the weather.
Dude, I'll cut this up any way we need to, bro.
I just want to point something out because I have the weather up on my thing.
Of course you do.
Okay. So today it's going to be a high of like 53 and sunny. Okay.
Oh, great.
So with this, it's supposed to be a high of 53 and sunny today. Would you like to take a guess on how nice it's going to be on Thursday?
I don't know. 12.
High of 73 and sunny.
Thursday?
So we should go play pickleball.
Thursday? It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that.
Yes, it's gonna be in the high 50s and 60s all week. It's gonna be 55. 57,
oh my gosh!
Monday 55, 57, 56, 72, 61, and then it's gonna drop a little bit into the 40s. Sunday, Monday.
Well, here's what I always say when I see weather like this.
Do you have a game on Thursday?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we do. I feel like there's some sort of teacher conference going on Thursday, but I mean, I can get out of there. I love pickleball. I love it.
I've never played it.
Never?
Mm-mm.
I played it with Zeph. I beat the brakes off of him.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think I'd be good at pickleball.
We played tennis too.
If today wasn't Valentine's Day, I'd say we go play pickleball, but
no, dude, we're not pickleballing today.
No.
Now, if you want to stay married, yeah.
Well, Kayla and I, the only thing we really separate are birthdays and Christmas.
No, this is a big deal. She's ain't telling you.
No, it's not. I've been with her for years.
This is a big deal.
It's been with her for years.
C4, if you ever want to sponsor somebody, we are constantly showing your product on this show.
Yes, we are. Yes, please.
Or just send a case our way.
Something.
Yeah,
How about a shirt?
We reached out to Joe Rogan. He's yet to respond.
Yeah, it's cycling through. Yeah, hopefully he's on YouTube Shorts sometime when we pop up.
I mean, yeah, I think it's close to, I don't know how many views it's got, but it's getting up there too.
You know, it's great you guys are viewing. How about you just give us a follow?
Yeah, just follow.
Help a couple small town West Virginians out. You know, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the point of the follow is, what it gets me in the long run, but I know everybody always asks for it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you to do the extra step. Follow, subscribe. You don't have to share.
You
don't
don't
share
have,
anything.
you don't. I don't understand sharing on YouTube anyway.
I don't even. Yeah, like
I tested it out. I sent you that one test share, and yeah, that's how it works. Like I guess if you hit share, you copy it.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You don't even gotta do that.
No, I don't need you to do that.
No.
Don't go out of your way. Don't waste your time. But just
don't go out of your way for us. But
subscribe.
that's it.
Yeah, just hit it.
That's it.
That's all I ask for.
That's not too much to ask for.
No, you guys are already there.
You're already there.
Your thumb is probably within a half an inch from the subscribe.
And then you get to say, at some point, you'll get to say, man, I remember when those two guys just sat at a table.
Yeah, yes.
Because here soon and very soon, we're going to be sitting in some chairs.
To be honest with you guys, we're industry plants. So you should probably share this to all your friends and let them know, hey, these are two industry plants. That's a big thing. I know you guys don't like that.
And it's the truth.
So you might want to share it and let everybody know that we're industry plants. And,
Yeah. One day it's going to come out.
One day it's going to come out, yeah.
But yeah, one day we'll be sitting in chairs right over there.
We were looking at some chairs. I think we ought to go get them chairs. I think you should send the guy a message.
They don't have Facebook.
Use your wife's.
Mm-mm.
Yes, why? It's on Facebook Marketplace.
But I'm going to have my wife message some dude.
You do it. You do it. The dude's a doctor.
Dude, it's Valentine's Day. There's no way I'm going to go.
Well, you don't have to go today.
Chairs.
You can go Monday.
I mean, can we wait till next Friday when I get paid again?
I was going to cover it. You can cover the little middle table we need, or the TV.
I mean, I could probably get that table. I mean, if we meet with our buddy here on Monday, then yeah, I could probably cover the TV. But I lost riding on this.
I put some commissions on your last pad. If you hadn't noticed,
I did notice.
You did notice that. Advanced them.
I appreciate
it. I advanced them.
Did
you see the school I graduated from? Their loss that they had to Frankfurt the other night.
Yeah, bro.
Down 20 points in the fourth quarter,
dude, and that's a bad loss.
Came back, went to overtime, and beat them. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay,
somebody had to have fouled out. I don't know.
Is your school, your old school, is it AA, AAA?
Single A, I think.
Really?
They're all single A around here.
Really?
Yeah,
dude. I thought it was a bigger school than that.
No, I don't think.
Oh, that's not a bad loss. Then I thought it was like AAA losing to single A. I'm like, that's a bad loss. But
no, it's too. Yeah, they're pretty close. And I think 4L. Well, take that out. But I think my old school has 100 to 200, 150 to 200 people that graduate in the class.
Dude, mine had 300. It's AAA.
West Virginia and Maryland are different on how they.
Oh, okay.
On how they class. So it's 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. 4A is one that has like 1,000 kids per class.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
3A has like 600 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2A has like 350 to 500 or something.
Oh,
and then 1A has 100 to like 300. I think.
So my school been like a 1 or 2A.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you've probably been a 1A.
I didn't know that. We had like 1,400 total.
In your whole school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about the size of Fort Hill.
Yeah. Okay, so we'd have been in the same class as them probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kid up here though, like your school, man, like they went up against a kid that's pretty good. Like he's like 5th or 6th rank in the state. Like he's really good.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's good. I think he's going to play local college ball around here, but he's good.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, if he could grow another 3 or 4 inches, he'd probably go to D1.
Oh really?
He's so fast. Yeah.
Interesting. I had no idea.
He's real good. That's a tough loss.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys canceled the game on Monday.
Yeah, it's canceled, bud. It's canceled, son.
It never coming back on the schedule?
I doubt it. Not this year. There's too much. There's not enough time left, and our schedule is pretty packed right now.
It's a shame me and you can't just go bench warmer this out.
Bro, I was trying to meet with that client.
Well, you might, at the end of the day, it's kind of your fault because lack of communication.
No.
Last thing you told me is you had a game.
You're not throwing this one on me.
You had a game. Did you not tell me you had a game?
Yeah, I would miss that game for that.
No, you wouldn't have.
100%.
No, you wouldn't have.
1,000% I would.
It's okay, though, because we can always go on Wednesday.
I mean, we're going to have to go, like, after school.
Let's see how far he is away from me.
If it's where I'm thinking, it's an hour and a half.
That's about right, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'll call him.
Call him. I'll get someone this because it means this much to me. I'll get somebody to cover for me on Wednesday.
I'll call him.
And call him.
Well, don't you have jury duty?
Yeah, I got half day. Yeah. So
you'll be fine.
I'll be here anyway. Yeah, that's true. I got half day jury duty.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, let's go Wednesday.
I'll call him.
Let's go. We'll get these mics working, and we'll just have that whole ride.
We'll mic him up.
Yeah. We'll mic him up. Yeah, but yeah, we'll go Wednesday.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd have missed that game for that.
Or you didn't tell me that.
Well,
I never missed a game for work, anyways.
This was different. This was different. Where's it at? I know for sure. I tried to communicate with you like crazy yesterday, and you were just ignoring me to the point I had to call you. Because I know if I call you, I know you'll pick up your phone and look. I think text you, look, and say, and then you see how important it is, and then in your mind say, I can get to this later. And
what's that say down there across those? My text app, my email, and then.
Dude, how do you sleep at night with that?
Read it.
Missed text messages, 133, or unread.
Yeah, unread.
Dude, what? 89 missed calls?
Yeah.
I don't get 89 calls a year.
Oh, I do. I get that a day.
I believe it.
I get that a day. Sometimes it's just, So I'm going to Phil because I'm depressed. Sometimes with depression, you don't feel like working. Sometimes. Then there's other times I'm depressed because I'm working.
Okay.
And a lot of the times it's like, I'll read the voicemail. You know how it like pops up like across what they're saying?
Yeah.
And then I'll let it finish and then I'll call back. And then I don't listen to it. So that's kind of like the voicemail thing.
I've never left you a voicemail. I never will.
Don't worry. It's okay. It'll sit in there.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid it'll get lost in the vortex of your voicemails.
Well, your text messages get lost in the vortex.
Yeah. Well, most of the time you answer, though. If
I have my phone in my hand, I'm like scrolling or something, and I see it, I'll answer.
Yeah, at some point you answer. But like yesterday, I'm like, why is he not answering?
I thought the same thing when I sent you a text about, hey, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. podcast, and you read the message and you didn't reply.
Well, I said, I'll get to it here in a second.
Yeah, but
I said I'll get to it here in a second. I was watching a show with Jody.
Okay.
And we were watching Wheel of Time on like Amazon Prime. It's okay. Like it's not. She's into it. I'm not like super into it, but I'll watch it because we watch it together. But like I was watching that with hers, but I don't even know what it's about really. It's like sci-fi, like medieval sci-fi stuff.
I'm not big into sci-fi stuff.
Like it's in like the Lord of the Rings type realm. You know what I mean? It's in that.
I really like horror movies, and Kayla doesn't.
So I here we go.
And they have the new Stranger Things 3. Or not Stranger Things, The Strangers 3.
There's another one?
There's 3. Remember the first one?
I watched the first one.
And I've watched the second one was really good.
I didn't watch the second one.
The third one. It's in the movie theaters.
Oh, the first one's based on a true story, right? Like in that
about some little town or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that about these movies. But it's like,
how would you
anything could be based on a true story.
How would you know
that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's based on a true story.
It's based on events of Ed Gein.
Yeah.
The serial killer Ed Gein, because he'd wear like a face or something.
Yeah, correct. And they like really run with it.
Oh yeah, so Psycho was based on Ed Gein. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based on Ed Gein. I want to say there was even parts of Hannibal Lecter based on Ed Gein.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, like he's the basis for like 3 or 4 of these people.
Like movies. Moral of the story is there's a lot of monsters out there.
Oh yeah, that's the moral of the story.
It's
stay away from Ed Gein.
Yeah, stay away from just like something. Go with your gut. Now, some of you people, your gut instincts, or you don't have gut instincts. Like
I don't know about gut instincts.
I think that's very good that you have it. I think everyone.
Okay, so case in point. At this old church I used to go to, this lady, like I was busy is what it was. I was trying to do a couple of different things. I was on staff. It's Sunday morning. Sunday mornings are very busy for preachers. And so I was trying to juggle a couple of different things. And so this lady comes by, she walks past me and gives me one of these little weird looks. And she's like, "Hey, what's wrong?" I said, "Nothing." And she says, "I don't know." I said, "No, there's nothing wrong." She's like, "Well, I'm really good at reading people." I'm like, "You missed it because nothing's wrong." So that her gut was saying, ask Chris what's wrong. Her gut was saying, okay, let's push it till he tells me. Okay, he's lying. And true story. And there was literally, I was busy. Nothing was wrong, and I wanted to get away from her. That was the truth. But like, I wasn't in a bad mood. There was nothing happening personally with my life that I could remember. I just was busy, and she was interrupting this busy process.
And you were getting annoyed.
Of 100%.
Which then made you look guilty.
I guess so, but she's like, I'm really good at reading people. It's like, obviously not.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
talking like
gut though.
Yeah, but that's different. That's church folk being.
And she also made me mad later on that service.
Well, because she got up and left.
I don't care. I wish she would have, but no, she couldn't have. In the position she was in, she couldn't have. But so she says, "Hey, would your wife like to work nursery?" I said, "Well, my wife works." This was like peak COVID.
Okay.
So health field during COVID, they were slammed. They had, they were working all the time, and so she was working a lot of Sundays and missing. And I'm like, well, she can't commit to Sundays because she's working. Like, oh, where's she working? And like, it was known. It was known. My wife was in the medical. It was known she was a nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
Known like she worked, you know what I mean, in the health field. She's like, oh, she's working? I'm like, I've been here for 3 years. How do you not know this?
Yeah.
So at that point, I was like, okay, now something's wrong. And it's you. Like, you're the problem. You're the problem. But
it's like, when I say gut instincts, it's like, I'm talking like your survival instincts.
Here we go.
What?
Let's hear it.
It's the
I can't wait to hear where this goes. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're in a dangerous situation and you're like walking down the road and you're like, oh, I'm going to take this shortcut through this cemetery. I don't know. It kind of makes me feel a little weird. Don't do that. Just don't do that. You know? Talking about, like, don't do that.
I feel like that's common sense, though.
It's like, don't do that. Don't do it.
Okay.
It's like, men, don't wear sandals with jeans.
Do not wear sandals with jeans.
Right? Like, don't do that in life. That
don't wear sandals, period.
Yeah. There's just kind of common sense with it.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you're, it's just, there's a lot of don't do that that come naturally.
I don't know about gut instincts, though. I guess if you have so this is where you and I would differ. You call it a gut instinct. I call it spiritual discernment.
Or I call it common sense. Actually, I don't want to call it gut instinct. I call it common sense.
I don't know about common sense. Sometimes, yeah, but like, I think there's some spiritual discernment.
Yeah.
That you have to have.
Tomatoes, but it's kind of the same thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
so. Why?
Common sense and spiritual discernment are two different things. I think
God gave you common sense. I think God gives you common sense as you get older as a gift, a spiritual gift.
I don't think so.
Which is why you have these older people in churches, and I'll come into your realm for a second. Okay. Okay, I'm Pastor Cody now. Okay.
Sweet.
Huh. There's a deacon who's 80 years old. He's a humble, spiritual fella. He knows stuff left and right. He got that gift over the course of his 87 years on this earth.
Life experience.
Which is a God-given gift of
living,
common sense in living. Yes, correct.
I just don't know about if common sense. Like, there's plenty of people that don't have common sense.
There's a lot.
And they never will.
I'm thinking one off the top of my head.
They never will have common sense. Yeah. They never will. I don't care what you do. They won't have it.
We won't know that till they get older.
But they could have spiritual discernment.
How does spiritual discernment differ from common sense, though?
Common sense is like,
don't touch that because it's hot.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest one. But like, there's other common sense things, like using a GPS on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a smartphone, there's no reason for you to follow me anywhere.
Correct.
If we're going to the same place.
Yeah.
You don't need to say, hey, I'm going to follow you.
In today's world.
Yeah.
Today's world.
You don't need to say, hey, I'm following you. I'm going to be like, why?
Remember back in the day when we had Garmin's?
Oh, dude, I had a Garmin.
I remember back my stepdad printing out the directions to go to these football camps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those were the good old days, man. People don't understand what it was like to use a map.
Right. Or just somebody tell you, hey, you're going up 28 about 16 miles and you'll see a rundown barn on the left. You take a right there, and having to remember, see, old people that do that crap to me all the time. When they need me to go see somebody in their family or whatnot, they give me old boy directions. You're going to go down this road about 18 miles. You'll see a rundown barn with the front door kicked in. You're going to take a right there. You'll see an oak tree with a tire swing. You take a left.
Yeah, if you see the fire department, you've gone too far.
Correct. And do you know how many times I have been out and someone's like, hey, such and such needs you to come see them. I told them you were here and they need some help with stuff. And they give me these whack ass directions. I say, okay, I'll be right there. I never go. Just give me a physical address. I punch it in my phone.
Exactly.
It's like my older partner and the stuff I do. He's from a little Northwest Virginia here. He always gives me, he wants manual directions. And I'm like, bro, I just know the address.
Yeah.
Like I just punch it in my phone.
Yeah. Well, that's common sense.
Yeah.
That's common sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Spiritual discernment is you shouldn't talk to this person. You shouldn't watch this thing. You shouldn't read this thing.
That's intuition.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
because
yeah. If you're not saved, it's intuition, but that can lead you astray as well. I'm talking about spiritual discernment, son.
So it kind of seems the same to me.
It would. It would.
I mean, it's kind of the same. Like common sense kind of tells me, hey, Joe Schmo here was in jail for 16 years for attempted murder 3 different times. Maybe stay away from him. And then you're saying the same thing. Like spiritual discernment is, hey, stay away from this guy. He's no good. You
Okay.
just use that as an example.
But there are different situations though that you use spiritual discernment. So you say, okay, so case in point, horror movies, dude.
Yes.
I love them too.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge fan of scary movies, like legit the ones
Shout out Michael Myers, Halloween,
the goat.
Yes.
Michael Myers. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, good.
100%.
You got number 2.
I like all the paranormal movies for number 2 for me.
Okay. We would differ there. So for me,
because it was like that was like the first like non-slasher that I can remember growing up. That was like the first non-slasher like Halloween that really got you. Both the jump scares and the music and the creepy vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's why it's my number 2.
Okay. That's fair. But let's say for me now, I did my senior project on scary movies.
Okay.
Got 98. And I would go see all these scary movies. I'd rent these scary movies. And then I got saved. And I got some advice like, you're opening yourself up for bad spirits or demonic spirits when you're watching some of these movies. I'm like, okay.
But doesn't there have to be something attached to that? Like, I can understand if I'm going on in a graveyard and doing something weird there and then getting something attached to me that way. I can understand. But a movie completely 100% fake.
Let's talk about like Michael Myers, for instance.
Yes. Let's go back to the 1976 movie.
Yeah, the best one, right? So I don't think there's a demonic presence attached to that because it's just about a dude that's kind of nutcase. Yeah, at that point we thought he was a nutcase.
Somebody gave him bogus directions and he lost it.
So I don't think there's anything that would necessarily be attached to that. But let's say we watch something like The Exorcist.
Yeah, okay.
That is clearly demonic, antichrist, centered message. I don't think I probably shouldn't watch that. You would disagree.
Yeah.
Because that's intuition. To me, that's discernment. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to open my
But it's also, but you've also been taught that that's bad through your spiritual journey of becoming a pastor and all the reading you do and everything else. In what your profession is, it says, hey, that's no bueno. Stay away from that. You can't sit here and say that that's not a developed notion from your learnings.
I would call it a biblical notion.
From your learnings. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you've learned it.
Yeah, but see, this is where you and I are not, we'll never agree on this. Maybe not. I think we will one day. But like...
Oh, no, not just so everyone knows. I'm not against church, God.
You're not. No, you're not. You're a
controversial person. I like to get people worked up. But this is like a serious question because people talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Yeah, you're not anti-God or church.
No.
We've talked...
I've been baptized and everything.
Yeah, we've talked off camera about a lot of deep stuff before. But for me, Like it's not something I've been taught. It's something that is. It's the truth. Like
But you learn this truth through your teachings, is what I'm saying. So like, that's why there's so many different genres of religion out there, right? There's so many people that follow this or that because they were taught that.
Okay.
Right. That's why we have liberals and we have Democrats, or liberals and we have Republicans.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like these people are raised this way to grow up think, hey, X person is good, other person is bad, hate good, and they're developed that way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you.
So it's like I was raised in church and all that, and I know everything you're talking about. Contrary, I'll lead you astray, but I know the Bible a little bit better than what you think I do.
Okay.
And anybody who truly knows me will be like, yeah, Cody can recite a good bit and actually give you a very
Or maybe I know that.
No, you don't.
Oh, I bet I do.
No, you don't.
I bet I do.
From who?
Huh?
I've never recited Bible stuff to you. I've
No,
never.
You don't have to.
I've never led you down a religious battle.
You don't have to.
To upset you, but
you don't have to.
At the end of the day,
You've told me enough about your past. I know you know something.
Yeah, I know. I probably know more than the average person, or have an understanding. I wouldn't. I don't even if you want to use the phrase "know," but I have a more in-depth understanding of what the average person does.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that.
But so all I'm saying is that you're taught, right? So it's like, okay, don't watch this paranormal movie because here what we read and what we teach and what we preach to people is, hey, through this and the life that you want to live when you're coming down this journey, you have to give up XYZ. That's where I come in and disagree. Now I'm not saying drugs, sex, and prostitutes. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But if I want to watch a paranormal movie, I should not feel shamed by my church or anybody else.
Well, no one's going to shame you. The Holy Spirit's going to say, "Don't do this."
No.
Yes.
What you've taught is what you're being taught is telling you that.
No.
Yes, because if that had never been in there, let's put this out on the table. If that had never been, if that never had been taught to you on your faith journey here, okay? If it had never been taught to you, you'd still be watching those paranormal movies.
No.
Yes, you would.
No. What I'm telling you is that I felt one way and then I felt another. Like I didn't feel bad about watching scary movies before I got saved. I got saved and then it's like something isn't right here.
Because you were taught.
Because something was different on the inside.
No, it's because you were
No.
I'm
telling you.
Because you were taught, dude. It's like
look, here's what I'm telling you. I can't explain this to you. This is something you got to take my word for. So I was watching this show, okay?
Okay.
No, it's a movie. It's a movie, okay? I can't remember the name of it though. It was about this. What turns out these kids go missing, okay, and they go missing at the same time.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay,
like the witch, threw a spell on them.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so as I'm watching this movie, and the plot is discovered that oh my gosh, she's a witch. She's cutting, and like she the part where she like cuts her hand,
sacrifices. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I felt something not good. I haven't watched it since. To the point, and call me religious nut, whatever you want. Dude, I got oil and I anointed every room of my house because that's how I felt. You could call that intuition. I'm telling you, that was God living on the inside
I guess
saying stop.
Let me ask you though, but it's like
don't watch this.
It's like, do people truly think that they're going to get possessed because they watched a Hollywood film?
I don't. I mean,
I can understand something that's based on real life experience, like The Exorcist or whatever.
I mean, I think there's demonic people out. I mean, I think Hollywood's crazy.
I mean, I've dealt with demonic people.
You have.
We talked about that last week. Someday we'll get a podcast out. Actually, side note, we are going to release a 5-part shorts of a crazy experience I had. Relatively.
Well, the whole thing will be released as soon as I can get through it. That's what's taking so long.
Time in. We'll go back to it, but it's like people genuinely think that, hey, if I watch Paranormal Activity, I'm gonna get possessed. My mother thinks that.
I think if you're unsaved and it's a small series of yeses, I think that you're certainly open to it. However, I think if you're saved, I don't think you can be demon possessed, regardless.
Correct. Yeah, I think if you're baptized and saved, you're fine.
However, I don't want to open my home up to some demonic presence. I got kids and a wife.
But why would there be demonic presence off of a Hollywood-themed movie that's completely fake?
Because I said yes to it. And then, I said yes once. Now I'll say yes again. Then I'll say yes again. Then I'll say yes again. Before you know it, I'm back to watching all the stuff that I used to watch. And I don't want that.
So maybe it's not a true demonic thing you're fending off. Maybe you're fending off a routine of patterns that led you down a life that you've worked very hard to get out of.
No, I didn't work hard to get out of it. God took it from me. So,
well, no, you had to work hard to get to where you're at, Chris.
I've got discipline.
You had to work. God gives us the free will to do whatever we want.
I read. I tried to read. I tried to study.
But at the end of the day, you've worked very hard in your faith journey, your journey.
I love that you keep saying the word faith journey, by the way. I love that term. Go ahead.
Why?
I don't know, it's just
your journey of faith. I mean, it's
no,
true.
You're right.
Is it bad?
You've been listening to too many big mega church preachers.
No, I'm just saying, like I'm saying it on a level that people here who don't go to church and have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah,
will understand it a little bit better. But you've worked extremely hard in your life from age. When did you get saved?
18.
18?
Yeah.
From 18 to 41, you've worked extremely hard to be where you're at spiritually, with helping people in your career and everything. You worked hard. That didn't come because you just gave your life to Jesus. You can give your life to Jesus and still be a people. You can. I see it all the time. There's people out there that are like, yeah, mobsters. Mobsters are Christian folk or whatnot, but then they go off and whack somebody. But you had to work really hard to get to where you're at, right?
I mean, I hate to take credit for anything, but
I think as a Christian, you're allowed to take credit. You're allowed to have, you can be humble and have the credit, because I think that's very justified. I don't think God looks down on it. God's proud of you. You should be proud as well.
I mean, I'm very happy with where I am. I'll say that.
Yeah, you're proud. It's okay to be proud. Nowhere does it say you can't be proud.
Proud cometh before the fall. Pride cometh before the fall.
Correct, to a certain, but you have to take that in context. It's like if I'm a mega church pastor and I started a little 5-man church and grew it to 15, 20,000 and I'm making millions. I think that's kind of probably what that does.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a sizable ego.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Come back next week for part 2.